We got a couple fights for UFC 312 before the full card is open. I just want to talk about the main and co-main really quick. I think Duplessis wins. I think Tatiana Suarez wins. That's pretty much it. Now, I think Tatiana Suarez wins because, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's a little bit bigger than Zhang Weili. Zhang Weili's not very big at all. And I know Tatiana Suarez is a big, strong wrestler. I was kind of hoping to see her fight again before she got a title shot, just to see kind of how she was looking. I mean, she always looks in top form when she fights, but she's one of those UFC. I don't know why they always played with these potential superstars that wrestlers that just can never seem to be healthy. She's literally the Hamzat of female MMA. Like if she was active, she probably could win the belt in 3 divisions. She'd be a 3-division champion, at least 2, because she's 115. Well, duh, because obviously if it's 3 divisions, there's only 3 women's divisions in general. But she's dangerous, bro, and she's like big, like she's like a big back, you know, not like big back, but even like a big whole back. So she's big at the top, like she's big and strong. Wiley got taken down and like controlled by Rose. That's how Rose won the second fight. There's a lot of wrestling. I know Zhang Weili also has used wrestling to win fights when she fought Lemos, I think it was. She can wrestle. She's a great grappler, but she's obviously not as good as Tatiana Suarez. Nobody's as good as Tatiana Suarez. I think DC even said Tatiana Suarez might be the best wrestler in the UFC. Not the best wrestler, but the best, like the most Yeah, I think he said the best wrestler, which is kind of crazy. Bo Nichols in the UFC, but I think he did say that. Not just in women, but just best wrestler or most credentialed or something like that. Yeah, she's dangerous, man. And she's beat the crap out of everybody. People forget because she doesn't fight that often, but she's beating the crap out of everybody. She beat the crap out of Andrade. She beat up Esparza. She beat up Grasso, bro. And I think she's like, I think she finished all of them, like before the 3rd round. She's nasty. Let me see her stats. I'm trying to see how. I think she's, because I said she's big. I want to see if I'm actually accurate on that. Let me see. Do they have like her height and reach and all that? I think they do. I know they do. Where is it? Yeah. So she's okay. So she's 5'5", with 5'6". Okay, with 5'6" reach. Not crazy, but I feel like she's like 5'2", a 39-inch leg reach. Jean Marie is what? 5'2". She's 5'4" with a 5'3" reach and 36 inches leg reach. So yeah, she's a bit bigger. Gonna be a bit stronger in the grappling. I want Zhang Weili to win just because I like Zhang Weili. I think she's a GOAT. I think her and Grasso could have been a good fight if Grasso would have kept winning. But I don't see Weili just being big enough or physical enough to be able to beat Valentina, because I think skill for skill, Valentina's probably better. And I would say Zhang Weili's up there, but just the fact that she got out, like just beat everywhere, in a good, very competitive fight, but beat everywhere by Rose Namajunas. You know what I'm saying? It kind of leads me to believe Valentina's probably even better. And even if Valentina loses against Manon, like Manon has shown to just be super big and strong for a weight class. She just throws everybody around. She's not exciting, but she beats everybody up. So that's not happening. So maybe it is better if Tatiana Suarez wins. But I just don't like the idea of these like once a year fighter certain injured health issues fighters being champion. Like that just, it worries me for the division. But if she wins, it'd be nice to see her, if she's able to put on some weight, go up and fight, try to get some doubles champ status, just put on some good fights in this weight class. So I got Tatiana Suarez probably. I thought that's the easy choice. She's probably the favorite in the fight just because she's undefeated. When you're undefeated, you're usually the favorite. And the odds aren't even out yet. But I'm pretty sure she's probably going to open as like a minus 175 or something like that. For the main event, I got Dricus. I think Dricus is going to come out and do it. I think he's going to fight like he fought in the 3rd round. Then I think the 3rd round was one of his better rounds. Or the 4th round, maybe it was. And I think he's just going to fight like that in the beginning. I think he's going to shoot takedowns a lot. I think he's going to be a lot better. He's probably going to go for hooks to try to maintain position when he takes Strickland down, because Strickland's good at like kind of fighting off the hands, turning over, and then just standing up. So you can get his back in a body lock, but he just kind of stands up. So if you're good enough to get hooks and put pressure, you can kind of Drakus could probably take his back easy. Not as easy as Adesanya, but I think that's what he'll go for. He's not just going to play in Strickland's guard. Strickland's not just going to stay there. Unless he hits it like a mean blast double. But, yeah. We already know how Strickland's going to fight, but I can see Duplessis evolving a bit. I think he's going to get peppered with that jab at first and then figure it out pretty early. As far as finish, when was the last time Strickland was finished? Oh, it's Pereira. Pereira doesn't count. He's different. Before, I don't know if Strickland's, when he got knocked out at welterweight, was that the last time he got finished? Yeah, let me see. I don't remember the last time he. It's been a minute. I don't see. I mean, if anybody could do it, it would be Duplessis for sure. Yeah, versus Dos Santos. That was his last time he got finished. I think he's only ever been finished twice. It's kind of a hard guy to finish, you know? Pause. That's crazy. Because I don't think you're just going to. It's hard to imagine you putting him out without putting him to sleep. You know, he's just one of those type of fighters. But maybe if anybody can do it, Duplessis could do it. Hit him with a body shot. Hit him with an uppercut and just start wailing on him, kind of like he did Robert Whittaker. It could happen. I just don't see Strickland winning this. I don't see Strickland winning a close split decision. If the fight goes the way it did before, I think they'll give it back to Duplessis again. I just don't see them giving it to Strickland just because of his style. His style seems it's visually it's like visually almost passive. You know, it can appear passive visually, like to the judges, right? So because it's just jab, Teep walks you down, but it's just jab, jab, jab. But then when Duplessis lands, it's like a hard, loud overhand. It's takedowns, it's leg kicks. You know, he's mixing it up so it looks like he's more active, even if Strickland's more accurate. So I don't see him winning a split decision. And it's going to be hard to beat Duplessis as champion, coming off a victory over Adesanya over 5. He's just too well-rounded of a fighter. Big, strong, hungry. And he needs to win because we need that Hamzat fight. I mean, Hamzat versus either one of them would be pretty interesting because Strickland does have good takedown defense. But it doesn't really matter what you have when you go up against somebody like Hamzat. It's like going up against Khabib. It's like it don't matter what you got. Like, it's Hamzat, you know? I actually wouldn't mind seeing either one of those fights, to be honest. I wanted to see Strickland and Hamzat. The only person I don't want to see fight Hamzat is Adesanya. We don't want to see that. I want to see Mavov fight him. Beat up Mavov, please. I'm still kind of bitter that he got that one over Cannonier. My boy Cannonier, man. That hurts. Now it's Cannonier. Cannonier was right there, too, bro. And they gave him somebody ranked under, and he ain't do nothing but beat up Marvin Vettori, beat Strickland, flew out to be the backup, and they gave him freaking Mavov, man. He could have won, too. He just got caught and they got a bad stoppage. But anyway, that's my early predictions for that. Duplessis and Tatiana Suarez and